Hello everyone and welcome you all to this channel My Research Support. So friends, in this video we'll be discussing about Jenni.Ai, which is an excellent AI tool that will help you a lot in your research writing, maybe for research paper, review paper, thesis, assignments, research proposals, etc. And sometimes I feel even it is much better than ChatGPT when it comes to the research writing. For example, extraction of the data from the read sources, citing all the sources within the interface, and many other points you need to consider for that. So in order to understand each and every point carefully, you have to go through this video without skipping any of the part. Now first let me discuss about its interface. So first you have to open this Jenni.Ai, that is the main homepage of this Jenni.Ai. So this would be the web page where first you have to log in. If you are already using Jenni.Ai, then you can log in with your email ID and password. You can also log in with your Google account. So if you don't have any account, then simply you can click on sign up here. So you have to provide your full name, email ID and password, and then you will be able to create an account. Now once you log in with your login ID and password, then you will be getting this interface where you have to tell Jenni that what you are writing today. So you have to be very specific. For example, I am putting this command: research paper on the morphological analysis of Az31 magnesium alloy surface. So I am very specific. So I am preparing this Jenni, which is your personal chatbot, in this field, so that Jenni will give you a specific information about under this heading. So then you have to click on start writing. So this is the main interface where you will work to write your research document. So you have to understand this interface first. This is really very simple interface. So you can modify this heading from here itself. If you want to add any additional research document, you can click on new document. Okay, so once again this Jenni will ask you that what you are writing in this new document, so you have to put this prompt. So similarly you will switch to documents. Right now I want to write this document, so I have to just click here. So this is my previous document, and here also you will have certain options like setting, AI chat and library. Under this library you can add sources, research articles, review articles, books, etc., PDFs. So you will add this by using this option. You can import this through BibTeX, upload sources, you can upload PDF files. So I used to prefer this option, upload sources. And so I used to download the research articles, review articles I want to refer while writing my research article, okay, in one folder, and simply I have to select those PDFs so that all these PDFs will be showing here under my library. Okay, so the main benefit of adding all these sources under your library is this benefit, means you can extract specific information from those PDFs only. For example, if I want to ask about any specific research limitations, research outcomes, then I may use this at, then I will select any of these PDFs so that I'll be able to get this information from this specific PDFs. Okay, so that is one of the advantage of this Jenni.Ai. So this is one option, but you have this AI chatbot, Jenni chatbot, okay, where you can ask any question related to any information, so that you will be getting the information from different sources. So this was about its interface. Now before moving writing any research document, you have to create main headings. That would be the first step, and then subheadings, and then you have to go on adding the information along with proper citations. Now you can use this option, add heading. So you have to click on this option. I want to add multiple headings. So you have to prepare the main sections of your research paper. So that will obviously start with abstract, then enter. Second section would be introduction, and enter methods, enter results. So you can modify this section according to your need. Discussion, then conclusions, and my last section would be references. Okay, so now what you have to do is you have to select all these sections, and then you will get this command box where you have to select heading 1. Now you can go on adding text under every section. So you have to click here, you have to enter, and then you can take help of your AI chart from here. Means either you can ask the questions to the Jenni here so that you will get this information. You can copy that information here under every section, or here itself you can put this prompt and you will be getting the information. Okay, so prior to that, let me just add few of the research articles. So through the library, I'll click on upload sources. I have already downloaded all these research articles, so I'll select these PDFs and I'll click on open. You can also use drag and drop, that would be comparatively faster. Okay, now I'll just click on AI chart. Now before moving ahead writing any of your research documents, you have to write one specific paragraph, that what kind of results, what kind of methods you have used, what kind of results you have got. Okay, that does mean you cannot generate any kind of results, innovative results, by using any AI tools. You have to obviously you have to perform research, you have to carry out some experiments, collect data, analyze data, and once you have this data, then yes, you can take the help of this Jenni.Ai in order to write your research article. So for example, simply in order for demonstration purpose, I have written 2-3 sentences that is showcasing my research. So what I'll do is I'll copy this and I'll use this text as a prompt in Jenni.Ai. So I can put this here and I'll ask Jenni.Ai to prepare abstract by constraint above text. Okay, so you have to be very specific in this. For demonstration purpose, I have only considered few general text. So if you are putting specific information, definitely you will be expecting specific information from this Jenni, and then you have to click on send. So you will be able to say this Jenni is right now writing an abstract for your research article. So you can just copy your abstract from here and you can simply paste it. Okay, so this would be the abstract. If you want to get the abstract maybe within 300 words, 400 words, so same way you can ask Jenni to create your abstract. Obviously you have to go through every generated text carefully. Then you can move towards the second section where we will discuss about the citations as well. So you can simply put the prompt as write an introduction section for this research paper. Obviously the Jenni will relate this prompt with your previous information and accordingly will be generating this introduction section. So you will be able to see that Jenni.Ai has generated this introduction, okay, by constraining the references, sources I have added under my library. So these are the references. So most often this data which is fetched from these references. So this is really an excellent way to get in-text citations. So from here you can copy this and you can paste the generated text here under the introduction section. So obviously we never write any kind of references, citations under this abstract. Because of that there won't be any in-text citations. However, even though I have not put with in-text citation, means in command I have not mentioned about generating introduction with in-text citation, but still Jenni.Ai has referred to my library and created these in-text citations. So if you want to remove these citations, you can obviously remove. If you want to add any additional citation which is not there under your library, then also you can do that. For that you have to simply select the text and then you can click on this option cite, and then you will be able to see the number of research articles related to that text. So you can scroll down, you will be able to see the published year as well. So accordingly you can select. For example, if I want to add this citation, I have to just click on add citation. Okay, so here you will be able to see this, the citation is added. And the most important thing is under references, you can convert this citation style. You will be able to see all these citations and references. So you can convert this reference style, Harvard, IEEE, Chicago. Okay, so I really feel this is the most important thing. When you talk about the ChatGPT, then we know that almost we will get dummy citations within the ChatGPT, so we won't be able to find those citations if you search on any search engine. So in that sense it is really excellent. You will be able to fetch the informations from the sources added to the library. That does mean you can ensure the information which you have generated by using Jenni.Ai, that is a genuine information. Because of that it is really preferable, and its interface, as you can see, the interface is also really excellent. So this is the one way that you can put a prompt here and you can ask Jenni in order to generate different kind of information under different sections like this abstract, introduction, etc. So within this text itself you can put the prompt. So for that you have to just, for example, I want to generate this methodology section, so I will click on this 6 dots and I'll have access to this toolbar, and here I have to click on AI commands, and here you can put the same prompt that you will be using here on the right side. So I'll put generate methodology section for this research paper, and I have to just click enter. So once I do that, this methods or methodology part will be generated. Okay, so here you have to click on replace selection. So here you will be able to see that the methodology part is generated. Now you have to click on this setting, then you will have access to this autocomplete feature. This is really an excellent feature. When I enable this feature, then Jenni will start giving you suggestions. If you are writing something, for example, I have written this paragraph, and if I am putting my cursor here, then you will be able to see that Jenni.Ai have started giving me the suggestions that I can extend this text by including this sentence as well. So I can just click on accept. Okay, so this is the one way that you can just enable this feature, so that Jenni.Ai will keep suggesting you the alternative sentences, or you can add these sentences to your text. Even though if you are writing few parts in your own words, you can copy that part here, and based on that text also Jenni.Ai will give you suggestions, so that you will be able to extend the text. This is the one thing. Another thing is, if I am not happy with this text, so you have to select this text, AI commands, and then you will have access to these features: improve fluency, paraphrase, simplify, make longer, translate in different languages, etc. So I personally like this feature, improve fluency. So if you have copied your own text here, and if you are clicking on this option, then definitely you will be able to get a text with some strong technical words. Now here you have to just select any one of these options. For example, if I want to replace the previous version, I have to click on replace selection. So previous text will be automatically replaced. Okay, so if you have written one paragraph, if you have copied that paragraph here, and if you want to rewrite that paragraph, then also you can do that same way. We have to select this AI commands, and you have to click on paraphrase. So in paraphrase also you have to select this academically, so that will give you a best version of your rewritten text. So in this way, even for paraphrasing, in order to improve the fluency of your text, you can use the Jenni.Ai. In similar fashion, you will go on writing this methods, results, discussion, conclusion, references section. And now the most important thing is, after you finish writing your research article, you can click on export. So you can export this research article into LaTeX, Word, HTML, or copy to clipboard. So I would prefer this Word document. So in this way you can use this Jenni.Ai in order to write your different research documents, and you can also ensure that the information generated is fetched from quality sources. Its interface is also really very simple. You can also play with different options. You can click on the setting, you will be having document setting. You can change the citation style from here, or auto cite from new sources. You can tick untick that. If you want to get the citations only from your library, you can only keep this option ticked. You can untick this option. Okay, if you want this Jenni to refer new sources as well while creating or generating the text, then you can tick this option. On the left side also you'll be getting different options. You may go through the video tutorials available here. So in this way, this interface is really very simple and definitely will reduce a lot of your efforts and time while writing your research documents. And the last important point, if you are generating few text by using any AI tools, then obviously there are chances that AI score will be comparatively high, and especially for this Jenni.Ai, the plagiarism percentage may lie in between 20 to 30%. So it is not 100%. So that is a positive point. So you can reduce that percentage to maybe less than 20% or 15%. I have provided links in this video description where you can refer these videos in order to reduce or avoid the plagiarism and in order to reduce the AI score. You can use those tools and your quality will not be compromised. Now finally, let me discuss about its subscription cost and discount. The most important point is about the subscription cost. So you will find this information here under pricing, where you will get to know about two categories. First is obviously when you will sign up for the first time, then your account will be free account and you will have access to something around 200 AI words per day, that is even less than one page, and then unlimited PDF uploads, AI autocomplete, journal and web citations, AI editing commands. So because of only this first point, I always recommend you to move ahead with this unlimited version that will cost you something around $12 per month if you are choosing this annual plan. So this is much better than even ChatGPT. If you look at the ChatGPT's plan, then you will find it is something around $23 for 1 month. There won't be any annual plan. So in that sense also, this is better, where you will have the access to unlimited AI words. And in that also, I have provided one link in this video description. So if you are clicking on that link and if you are providing this discount coupon, then you will be getting 20% additional discount. So the monthly cost, if you are choosing this annual plan, then monthly cost would be something around less than $10. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this information will help you, and do not forget to click on the link which is provided in this video description and to apply this discount coupon to get additional 20% discount. And if you still have any queries, then you can write us through comments. We'll definitely try to answer all these comments. So thank you very much once again. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.